What's up guys, it's YCF with another LEGO movie set review. This is set 70807, MetalBeard's Duel, and it is a one booker. We've got 412 pieces, and right here in the US it retails for $34.99, which is a good value at 412 pieces, as we do get this ridiculous mech. Can't wait to tell you all about it. First things first, we'll take a quick look at the minifigs and then we'll dive into the mech. And first up we have Frank the Foreman, and just gonna go out on a limb here and say that Frank and Emmett probably work together, because remember we do get Hard Hat Emmett in the collectible minifig series. And look at that chest printing there, or front torso printing. Very detailed, lots of tools, open collar and leg printing as well. And then just here's what he looks like with the cap off. You got the full beard action going. And this is Skeletron. So we do get a light gray skeleton. Typically we get white ones, and in this instance we get a robot type skeleton. And you do get the big robots in this set too. And our last minifigure is Robo Swat. So this is a robot police officer. We do get the printing, some yellow printing on the top of the helmet. There is the face, and then we do get also this weapon for him with the scope on top, as you see. And what I'm most excited about is this mech. So we do get MetalBeard's mech here, and then if I just zoom in, you can see that that is MetalBeard. So we do get another minifigure head, and then you see this piece here would be his beard. So he is controlling this mech, or he is this mech. Also right below him you do see a key. That is a printed tile. And if we open up that printed piece there, it's actually attached to a chest. And we've got some goodies on the inside. You know, bone, some hot dog. It's like it's in his belly. What's in your belly? Well, I've got a bone and a hot dog, obviously. The back, where we have this crazy sword, which does clip out, and you can actually put it in his hand. So the playability here is huge. And then these are completely, you know, you can articulate them in kind of any position. So, you know, they're reminiscent of some of the Ultra builds that we've seen lately in Chima, except maybe 1,000 times cooler. And just again, you can just see how this, well, how this clips into the back. Now, we do get a peg leg. So there is a peg leg. It can move and articulate like that, and it has a hook on a back, right? I mean, you can kind of see the theme here with pirates, and you can see a lot of the sets carry different themes, but the hips do swivel all the way around. On his right arm, he's got a shark arm. Just excellent right there. Good work by LEGO. Trying to give you so many different pieces, show you how to use them in so many different ways. We have a lot of pearl gold, so there are some pearl gold parts here. I mean, this set is just hot. It's got everything. I think in one of the Gorilla Ultra builds, we had a hand that was kind of built similarly to this. We've got some gear pieces up top. We've got, well, I made that move. We got a flag, and we've got a gray parrot up top. Give you a better look at that with the eyeball printing. And we have some cannons on his left arm. So it does articulate. We do have, remember we got this part in the, I believe for the wind up robots, some of the collectible minifigs here. Now we see it there. And in these cannons, so we have the pirate ship steering wheel, and it has, well, it has these pieces that you can put inside the cannon. And then, well, I guess the idea is that you can fire them, and oh, they do fire just like that. So good use. I mean, who would think to do that? I mean, you know, we all like to think we're pretty creative, but sometimes You find something and you're like, my goodness, how did they think about that? Up top here, we kind of have like a smokestack, and we're just using an ice cream scoop up top where you see kind of the smoke coming out. Now, overall, I mean, this is just really awesome. Oh, we do also have a weapon here that is attached to the leg. Binoculars on the side. I mean, the colors and the part usage is just tops all the way around. Like, if you're thinking, what set should I get out of the movies? I don't know how you can go wrong with this set at all. I mean, this really has everything. So, huge fan. I'm a huge fan of this set, no doubt about it. Possibly my favorite of all the movies. Now, in most of these sets, we do get the enemy here, which are these like robot mech deals. This one happens to have legs. Sometimes they don't, and it has these two claw arm pieces, I guess. So you can kind of see they're on the hinges. This one has a couple of the flick missiles. Interestingly, they slide up into the head, I guess if you want to call it that, and then you can bring them back down, and then of course flick them out so they fire. Now they also have these tops that do fold open, and then you can put a minifig inside. So it is captured, and you can kind of see him in there all captured. So it's going to be really hard for him to get out unless he is saved. The feet also, so lots of different hinge pieces going on here in this set, which is cool because you could always use hinge pieces to, you know, build some different mocks and stuff like that. Now, personally, I think that these robot deals could have been a little cooler because they're all the same and it gets repetitive after a while, especially when you build a lot of these sets. But if you want to, for nostalgia purposes, I remember talking about a lot of the old Space Police sets, and they all had like those prisons. If you look at some of our way back reviews, we reviewed some of the Space Police sets, and they all had like these prisons for the Blacktron minifigures to go in, and this is kind of reminiscent of that. So they're kind of bringing back that kind of thing where there are these prisons that you capture people in, I guess. And they're all kind of similar in every single set. So as you guys know, we really don't do ratings for our set reviews when we finish them up, but if we were going to rate it, this would probably get close to our top rating. Clearly I love the mech for MetalBeard over here. My only criticism would be, you know, give me something else other than this robot. And I only say that because you do get lots of different robots in a lot of these sets. So if you're going to get a lot of these sets, it can get repetitious. But I guess if you're only going to get one and you would want the antithesis, you'd want the robot. So I guess that's why they give it to you. All right, we've got lots more Lego Movie reviews that are either published or on their way to being published. So check out the link to the playlist where you can see all of them. And we'll see you next time on Your Creative Friends. Thanks for hanging with us, guys. Stay creative. Peace.